you say that the overseas batters don't have to do a heavy lifting sort of a job going into the competition because there's obviously a clearness of a top order or a top Indian batter, I mean, particularly from the group that won the World Cup. Do you see that? Or do you say that the strength that you have is strong?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at all the teams, I think the overseas do a lot of the heavy lifting in all regards. I don't think it's going to be any different in our side. Obviously, we have six fantastic players within our lineup, and the four that get the chance to play. We've got so much experience, which as an overseas you need, playing in different conditions. Certainly, we would have loved a more experienced Indian batter, but they're all aligned to other teams, and there's plenty of youth within our side, and I guess it's about exposing them to the highest level as well, knowing that they've got so much experience around them. So, yes, we might not have the likes of Harman or Smriti within our side, but, we have to win with who we've got, and I think that we've got a fantastic squad this year, so there's no reason that we can't win.
And how much does a fielding coach, as Sara, how much does that
Yeah, she's obviously, I had the opportunity to play international cricket against her right at the end of her career, and I guess from a keeping point of view, she's been a fantastic keeper throughout her whole career, and not only that, she obviously has so much experience with the bat as well, so she'll certainly be, I'm sure, dipping in with both keeping, fielding and batting. She's obviously got lots of experience and lots of knowledge, playing in India as well. Being a female cricketer, there's so many components to, I guess, her as a coach, and I guess being able to lean into that, knowing that fielding can be the difference sometimes in winning and losing games. So making sure that we have a real onus on that, I think, is going to be super important.
Having finished in the playoffs last year for the first time, what are sort of things, qualities, or habits that you would want to continue in this season?
There's plenty of things, obviously, like Michael said a little bit earlier, it's making sure that you do the small things right, and being able to do that for longer periods. We put ourselves in a lot of winning positions last year. Some we won, some we didn't. If I reflect back on the first game we played against RCB, we were in the box seat for probably 90% of that game, and then obviously Richa does what Richa did, and she played a fantastic knock. But it's making sure that if we're put in those positions again, we know what to do. So it's just being able to, I guess, plan and make sure that we've got the plans right before we actually step out onto the field.
Actually, this is the first WPL season after India's World Cup victories. How do you see the victory rubbing off on the Indian players in the camp?
I'm sick of talking about it, to be honest, but it's obviously fantastic for Indian cricket. It was really frustrating as an Australian to lose to them in the semi-final, but I think in terms of growing the game globally, it's an amazing opportunity for cricket to grow. It was kind of scripted perfectly for India to play in a home World Cup and ultimately to win it. Obviously, I've been fortunate enough to play in a home World Cup and to win it as well, so I know the satisfaction that it brings, and I guess how much the game has grown since, and it's certainly only going to go from strength to strength here in this country. We know how much Indian people love cricket, so to actually have a lot of role models who are females to be leading that as well is super important.
How tough it was to digest that semi-final?
Yeah, it was obviously really frustrating, and I've said in the media since that World Cup, I'm not denying that I still think we're the best team in the world. World Cups showcase, you win in those high pressure moments. I think if we played any team 10 times in a row, I would say that we're probably going to win 8 or 9 times. That might sound really cocky, but I just believe that we are the best team in the world still, and it was a pretty hard defeat playing against a very good side. We obviously know how damaging India can be, and we got challenged throughout, and ultimately they were the team to come out on top. And I guess once they won that semi-final, knowing that to play in a World Cup final on home soil to then win it, is certainly exciting and very pleasing for them.